Hey, what's up, guys? The Open is back upon us. We've got our first workout. What a way to start it off with a brand new movement for the Open. Not necessarily new to CrossFit. If you've been doing CrossFit for a while, odds are you've done one of these before. But basically, what we have here is a 2 movement workout with wall walks and double unders. And I caught myself thinking the other day when they were talking about the equipment list necessary for the Open, and they just said wall space, and I kind of just assumed like everybody, oh, we're doing handstand push-ups again. But kind of in the back of my head, I was like, man, wouldn't that be nuts if they did like wall walks or something crazy like that? So we've got a very interesting workout, very interesting movement standard for the wall walk. So I'm gonna go over that a little bit as well. But let's take a look at what the workout actually looks like. It's 4 time with a 15-minute time cap. So you either finish it or you make it as far as you can in 15 minutes. And I'm sorry if you can't see this very well. Best I can really do right now, I'll try to have something better for us next week. It's gonna start off with 1 wall walk, and then 10 double unders. 3 wall walks, 30 double unders. 6 wall walks, 60 double unders. 9 and 90, 15 and 150, and then finishing off with 21 and 10. So I don't want to do 21 wall walks by themselves, let alone at the end of the workout. It's gonna be gnarly, man. It's gonna be rough on the shoulders. It's not really gonna be one of those workouts that's gonna get you just super out of breath. It's gonna be have a lot more to do with shoulder endurance. So if you're pretty strong presser, and you can do handstand push-ups and handstand walks really well, obviously you're gonna have a pretty solid advantage. And we haven't done necessarily done a lot of wall walks, but we have done a lot of handstand holds against the wall. So you're not going to be as ill prepared as you might think. So let's real quick, I want to kind of go over the standards here. My very crude drawing here. So here's basically how we're going to set up for the wall walk. You're going to have like this line being the wall right here, the skinny one. You're going to lay down with your feet flat against the wall on your stomach. And there's going to be 10 lines we're going to put down. We're going to have one line here that is 10 inches away from the wall. And then this line down here is going to go right across where your shoulders would be. All right? And the rep starts with you laying flat on the ground, all right, with your legs, your shoulders, and your hands on the ground, with both hands touching this line here. Okay, you have to get both feet off of the ground and on the wall, and then you can start walking your hands back until both hands touch that 10-inch line, and then you can walk back out. Both hands have to be touching the line, the shoulder line, before you can let your feet come back down to the floor, and then you go back to that starting position, laying flat on the ground. So, and for the scaled option, the only thing that changes, you're not going to walk back nearly as far. You're going to have to start the rep in the same position, but your hands have to be in front of the shoulder line. And then to finish the rep, you just have to get your feet up on the wall and walk your hands behind the shoulder line, and then you can come back out. So if you're worried about having to go all the way back to that 10-inch line, don't worry, we can scale it. Not going to be a big deal. So strategy-wise on this, I mean, there's not really any way to really strategize it. It really just kind of comes down to how much endurance you have in your shoulders. I would say certainly though, if you struggle with double unders, take your time on the wall walks. Take some extra breaks in between those reps, so that you don't just completely smoke your shoulders for the double unders. If you're pretty efficient with double unders, then yeah, you can kind of you can try to move through the wall walks a little bit quicker. But even with that being the case, it still all comes down to how long can you keep making yourself get your feet up on the wall and walking those hands back. So there's some things to consider there. I will also tell you this, not really a strategy deal per se, but something that could help you out. I foresee this workout being a major like sweat fest. You know, you're gonna be bracing your core the entire time on those double unders and the wall walks. You're gonna get really, really sweaty. You're gonna be trying to walk your hands back on that floor. I would probably have a towel with you. That would certainly help. But other than that, I mean, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm really looking forward to doing it. So hope to see everybody at the gym tomorrow to knock this out. And good luck, guys. We'll see you later.